WUSA 9 has obtained 2 reports from Congress on its investigations into the commanders. One is from the House Oversight Committee. The other is a 210-page response from House Republican members on that same committee.
Yeah, you know how we do it. This team is sifting through those documents right now. Eric Flack spent the day looking through the response from House Republican members. Our Charlotte McBride examined what former employees are sharing about their experience with the team.
We're going to begin those, though, with Sports Director Darren Haynes. And Darren, we know you just finished combing through this report. This is a voluminous report from the Oversight Committee.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's the report right there. I mean, the Oversight Committee is the 79-page report, 298 pages of Dan Snyder's testimony, and 252 pages of former Washington President Bruce Allen's testimony.
Not quite light reading.
We read it all, and I will say this. When Dan Snyder was under oath, he said he could not recall or was unaware more than 100 times.
Wow.
All right, let's break this all. Yeah, let's break this all down. Basically, what we found in regards to this report that the Oversight Committee put out. First thing we want to mention, though, is for more than 2 decades, Washington Commander employees were subjected to deeply entrenched toxic work culture under the leadership of owner Dan Snyder, and also ignored and downplayed sexual misconduct. Number 2, the report says Mr. Snyder interfered with the NFL's investigation of the team, attempting to block access to information and trying to silence employees. Also, Snyder interfered with the committee's investigation by intimidating witnesses. And number 3, the NFL was aware of Mr. Snyder's interference, but didn't do anything to stop it. The report says the league also misled the public about its handling of the investigation. Now, the NFL, they responded to the report saying that they issued a public release and imposed record-setting fine on the clubs and its ownership. The club also implemented a series of recommendations by the Wilkinson firm. Now, the statement goes on to say the Commanders have since made significant improvements in its workplace culture. The Commanders, they also responded saying these congressional investigators demonstrated almost immediately that they were not interested in the truth and were only interested in chasing headlines by pursuing one side of the story. Today's report is the predictable accumulation of the one-sided approach. So now the question is, what's next? The report says the committee recommends, in order for the NFL and its clubs to continue to benefit from antitrust exemptions and tax-exempt bonds, Congress should require the NFL to follow all state and federal employment laws.
Wow. Okay.
There's so much to go through and so much to unpack, and we can't do it all right now. This is a lot of information coming out at the end of an investigation where essentially they're not going to be able to do very much.
Yeah.